Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Angry Cast and Satisfactory. How y'all doing? Whew, we are making that push. We are definitely making that push. We got a lot more going on right now, and we have a lot of things to get through, but we're going to pretty much cover all of Tier 7 in this episode. We have basically everything we need to make it happen. And we're going to talk a little bit about the fact that we are now in Update 8. Update 8 just dropped this week. The week of the 14th. Today's the 14th. So I think it came out yesterday, the 13th, and there's a lot of stuff to go over. First of all, you can see looks like there's a lot more to the landscape than there was before. Of course, every time we get an update like this, it reloads everything. It reloads all the monsters that you may have killed. It reloads all of the flora that you may have killed. But there's been some definite changes to things. I think, I'm not exactly sure where, but I can tell the landscape, it looks a little bit different. There's a lot more color. It was pretty much all like orangish and beige. Now this seems like a little bit more reddish. Red's in there, added in. But that could be because I pretty much cleared everything out with a chainsaw at one point. But neither here nor there. So let's, first a couple of things we got to get through. One of the things they also added in was when you're creating these belts, the conveyor, the pole is already attached. That's a good thing. But they also added in, you have to go back to Tier 4. Tier 4 has a new expanded power structure milestone for the new stuff, which is a power storage. You know how we have like fluid buffers, and we have that one power storage, I think, like battery, or I don't know what it is. It's a, what is it? What's it called? It is called power storage. There's that power. Well, how do I already have it in here? Did it just give it to you, or what? Does it just give it to you? Interesting. Power storage. Why? That says power storage, and that says power storage. Wow. But we also get the power. Oh, we got the power storage, I think, before. Now we get the power tower, and we get the power tower platform. So we have the ability to make these like the big, huge, high tension power lines that go across the landscape. We can make that can carry things farther. So we're going to do that one eventually. But first, we got one here already now, which is Logistics Mark V, and that is under Tier 7 Logistics Mark V, which will get us to conveyor belt, the Mark V conveyor belts and the Mark V lifts. So let's go ahead and send her out there, shall we? Boom! And we got a minute. That's not too bad. A minute.
Milestone reached.
Not too shabby.
Conveyor belts and lifts can now be constructed.
Yay. It's back already. That was, yeah, it's like it left the air and came back. Alright, hazmat suit. Hazmat suit, we get that. We get an iodine-infused filter for the hazmat suit to absorb radioactive particles and more inventory slots. And for that, we need the aluminum casing, which we showed you that we were building over in the other location, and quick wire, and I just handmade some gas filters. So let's go ahead and get that in there. Get in there. Kick it off. Let's go. How long we got for this one? 5 minutes. All right.
Milestone.
That's awesome.
With
Cool.
the new hazmat suit and iodine-infused filters, you will be protected against uranium-based radiation.
Awesome. All right. She be back. The hub is back, and we can do our aeronautical engineering, which this because we've already used. We already unlocked it in the MAM research, but it does give us the update to get sulfur, which also means we can get sulfuric acid, which will be needed to make batteries and packaged sulfuric acid, but also the supercomputer, which we actually unlocked from the MAM research as well. But also we get the drone, which is awesome, and the drone port, and also for this base elevator part 4, we get the assembly director system. We are already in process of getting those parts together but we haven't been able to build it yet. So once we get all that stuff together, then I'll set up a factory to build it all. But for this, we're going to need these radio control units, which I just created a manufacturer because it's 24 steps to do it on a craft bench. It wasn't worth my time to sit there to use the aluminum casing, the oscillators, and the computers to make two of them. 24 steps times 25. That's a lot. That's a lot of times just sitting there go banging away on things. So I just set up a manufacturer, tied it into the power grid, and said, okay, just go ahead and here you have it. Now the only problem is there's 32 of those aluminum casings, so because I didn't set up any storage containers, so it was just keep dumping casings in there. But we got them all now, and the Alclad aluminum sheets, so we're good to go. And let's go ahead and lock up that one, and that's going to be, let's see here. How long is that going to be? It can be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, we're gonna have 15 minutes for that. Let's see what we got going on here.
Now possible with the use of drones.
Drones, and that's the whole point of what I want to do.
Difficult terrain.
Bye-bye!
Ensure the presence of
One day I can fly.
drone ports for optimal results. A new project part enables progress to the next
Yeah, look at
phase.
it going. That seems new. Yeah. Wow. We got some time to kill. That 15 minutes, I figured we would do some other things. We've talked about the whole idea of what my plans are, and as I realize it, once we complete phase 4 of the space elevator, we're basically done until they add more stuff in with 1.0 or whatever it's going to be. We've pretty much done it. Now, granted, Space Elevator 4 is going to take a lot of time, and we're probably going to spend the next few weeks accomplishing that. And probably the next month and a half, if not 2 to 3 months. But, oh yeah, well, you know what we can do? I know we can do. So one of the other things of Update 8, you can see that there's now, I was thinking, okay, power shards. Their power shards are going to be a limited thing, right? Power shards are limited. They're not a renewable resource to build because you only have so many slugs out in the world. But with the Update 8 coming through, all the slugs that I had collected before have now been replaced. That means all the ones down in the caves that we did before when we went to set up the quartz operation are done. But the other thing, and I found out these things are called fart rocks. I call the other ones fart walkers, but these are called fart rocks apparently. And with Update 8, you can take their asses out, which is awesome. So, haha, let's do that because we can then set up more stuff here because our biggest hindrance has been that we haven't been able to do anything because of the fart rocks. So let's take care of that then, shall we? All right, can we hit it from here? Let's see if we can get a little bit further out there. Got it. I don't know what all just blows up, but we will do our best. Now that's awesome. I wonder, do we get the resources? What the hell is happening here? Is this still? It's just a bad animation, that's all. Do we still get the resources from something we blow up, like the trees or whatnot? Do we lose the... We definitely don't lose the... Oh, getting hit by hard. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Bip. That's all of them. We have destroyed all of the problems in this area. We are now set up. We can set up an entire factory up here now. An entire systematic factory of things that we can do. So I'm going to suggest that we do all of our space elevator stuff up here. We continue to do everything up here because I have this wonderful area and we can just set up a nice platform and all that. We don't have to worry about the landscape anymore. That's great. So yeah, but my initial thought was that I was going to set everything up with, and let's wander. We got 10 minutes. Let's wander over. It won't take us that long. Show you everything's going on. My initial thought was I was going to set up little factory. Once I've got all this done, the little stuff, I just set up small factories to handle all of the big stuff for the space elevator, and that kind of that's not going to happen, I don't think, anymore. Another thing that's got an update to it is the zip line, which if you have ceiling mounted cable, what are they called? Power things. Outlets, just outlets. They're just called outlets. You're kidding me? They're just called outlets. So if you have outlets, they will, if you have outlets, and you use the zip line, they will let you pass through, and you don't have to like jump off, and then you can direct yourself left or right if you have a junction. That's pretty cool. If you like I have here with just poles set up, you hit a pole, you're still going to go, but I think it knocks you off. It doesn't just stop you. You get knocked off one way or the other if you run into an obstacle, which is pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, the entire thing I was going to do was set up these little itty bitty factories to do everything, and then bring all the parts around by monorail. Well, okay, then the monorail got replaced by the idea I was going to do I'm going to do drones now, I think. Which sucks. Yeah, because we have played for so long on this. I put passiveness on. I put passive on the animals because I've cleared them out already once. Why? I don't want to have to do that again. They're already right now. Done. Ooh. Oh, hey, we could get this one too. Animation fail over here. Still buggy. Whoops. Not even good enough. Crap. Whoops. I got a little hurt on that one. But we got it. So yeah, that's happening on here. There's a couple other things I wanted to show you while we're out here. Might as well. We got some time. But like I said, we had the entire operation mixing. Okay, let's get on the land for a little bit. Let that recharge. To get the aluminum casing and alclad sheets done. And as it is right now, we are about full on all these containers of alclad sheets. Elsewhere, all the aluminum casings are on the last one as well, so we got that all done. But I also I had to set up another one. Like I said, we have 6 minutes. We got time to get over there and come back. Oh my gosh, my mess over here. But we had. I have a need to be building up other things like oscillators, and the oscillators require a manufacturer as well as copper and quartz, copper and iron to make the oscillators. So I know I have a quartz node over there that I'm using for this right here. But also, woohoo! And I wonder, the other thing is, does pollution affect the air? Oh, that shouldn't really have hurt me, I don't think. Really, it wasn't that big of a fall. Whee! Yeah, and it got a little glitchy, like, or not glitchy, but laggy, like it was pushing me. It would just freeze up, and that was kind of weird. Come on, get up there, get up that hill. Let's go. If you were flying while the autosave happened, you had a potential extra boost. Oh shit. You had an extra boost, which I thought was pretty cool. And there's going to be some beep 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 over here because I think there's some... Yep, there's some radiation here, which we're going to take care of. But I got my other additional quartz operation going for this over here. Oh jeez. That just... Oh my god, seriously? Get some boost on that shit. Alright, there we go. We've got this going on here. Another, and like again, I don't care about how they look. It's not about how they look. It's just about getting them done. So hi puppy, hello. Not gonna bother me because I got I'm passive. But we've got not a lot. We've got like 524 done so far. That's not that great. But we needed them to do the radio control units. As you can see, I've got the all operation in there, and I don't know what the holdup is here. I'm wondering if the update broke something. There's nothing moving. Why is nothing moving? Where's my door at? My door is right here. Something's not working right. So 100, yeah, that's making screws. That's making screws. This is taking copper. It's not taking copper in. What the hell? Limestone? Are you flipping kidding me? Did they change the map and put limestone there? What the shit, Sherlock? Look at all this stuff. Like, are you kidding me? Let's go check this shit out because, okay, so here was the, yeah, look at this crap. They changed, oh my god, they changed it. This was not, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at, you could, I mean, like, you could see, it's copper, but this is, I mean, that, why, it's, okay, sure, why not, sure. Wow, that's just insanity. Alright, well, that, don't ask me why that happened the way it did. What do we have on here now? We have 5s or 4s or 1s. We have Mark 1, okay. And of course I don't have the damn things. Are you flipping kidding me? That's what happens here. It's mining copper now, mother trucker. I don't. That was hilarious. That was funny. That was a total. That is a fail on the update from their end. That's great. So all right, we gotta get back. But yeah, you can see we hit. They were talking about that. Oh my gosh! Look at me! Woo! I can fly! Wow. Yeah, and I don't care that it's sticking out of the. I don't care that it's sticking out of the thing. If this is just to get it repeatable, to put it somewhere, it doesn't have to be pretty, it just gets the job done. It's, I mean, whatever. It's making everything the way I want it to be made. And it's, maybe, it might be doing things. It's taking a sweet old time getting down here, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. We can leave it now. But so yeah, I set this up here to create the oscillators. I'm going to leave them here for right now. I'll bring them down at some point. Luckily that didn't all get screwed up. But I'd like to see this thing get get started. So, hold on a second. Oh. That's flowing in. Alright, looks like things are now moving in that sense. So now we've got wire and screws being made, screws, and plates being made on the first floor. And on the second floor, an assembler makes bolted iron plates, because I have that particular alternate recipe, I believe. Yeah. And then also making cable with the wire. And then those get fed up into manufacture along with my quartz line. That is, I have two constructors down there making quartz crystal right off the miner to bring that over here, and then all those parts together and into a manufacturer, and that's making me the oscillators, which are being pushed out into there. So that's where that's going on. All right, let's get back and set up the next milestone to be turned in. Jump back. We've got now Tier 7 Hover Pack. This is going to change the game immensely for us because we've been using the jetpack for now, which requires fuel. And the jetpack itself, with Update 8, can use preferred fuels, including packaged turbo fuel. Do I have a way of making? Yes, I have a way of making packaged turbo fuel. Packaged turbo fuel is going to be turbo fuel. What's turbo fuel made out of? Fuel and compacted coal. Well, compacted coal, God, I need coal and sulfur, or I think I have an alternate recipe for that as well. Alternate, which is coal and sulfur. Interesting. So that we could be doing that. That's for, look at that, they built the damn thing and there's a tree growing in my bed. A cactus growing in my bed. They added some stuff. That's what they did. But so for now, I've been using just regular fuel, packaged fuel, not turbo fuel. But with the hover pack, instead of the jet pack, or hover, whatever, hover, whatever it is, hoverboard, no, hover around. Hover, yeah, just the hover pack. It uses, I think, batteries as fuel, possibly, and wirelessly connects to nearby power connections. Oh, wait, we can. Okay, so we can charge it. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. But that's how people are steadied. When you see people building stuff, they got the two hands out and they're building stuff and they're hovering. They're using a hover pack because you can do much better than the thing. I've been using the jetpack. I love the jetpack. Which it's funny because I made the parachutes as part of the MAM research, and I was like, I don't like the parachute because you only get to use them one time, and you can only make 5, and they're expensive. But part of Update 8 was that the parachute is now the parachutes are now a reusable resource. So your backpack slot, you can have either the hover pack, you can have the jetpack, or you can have the parachute. Parachutes are great for just slow falling. It's an early game thing before you get to the jetpack, and then to the hover pack, which is I think the end game idea. So let's turn this stuff in, see what we got going on here. Number 7, hover pack. Select that milestone. Boom, 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 boom. We're good to go. Set it out there. Let it go. And we've unlocked that. All right.
Milestone reached.
Yay!
The hover pack enables aerial overview.
Yay! Look at what we got. We've got almost an entire.
As well as easy transport across multi-level buildings by wirelessly connecting to the power grid.
3, 6, 8, 9, 3, 6, 9. We've got an entire 2 storage containers worth. I think of 3, 6, 8. We've got 2 storage container worth of inventory That's pretty damn awesome. All right, what we got? What 5 minutes before that comes back? I don't know that we can get really anything else. We might be able to get something out of tier 8, maybe. Yeah, the 50 control. Did we already do that? Did we already do that? Tier 7 radio controlled units. Yeah, we got to build another 50 of them, don't we? In order to. Whew, okay. So yeah, we've got that stuff. I got to keep dropping in more aluminum casings, but for the most part, we'll have another. We can do the first. Jeez, that makes a hell of a lot of noise. We can do the first tier milestone for tier 8. We can do the first milestone. But while we're doing that, let's go ahead and build this puppy. Oh man, I can't wait. This will be awesome. So yeah, we need a rubber circuit board, motors, and plastic in order to get. Oh, did I just mother trucker? Ah, why did I do that? What do I need? I need computers. Crap. Can I sync that? Because if so, I can sync that plus the other. I have 2 smart cars or whatever the hell they are. The little go-kart or the little cart. Factory cart. So yeah, let's son of I can't. I sat there with 24 of those stinking things, like 24 chances to not do that, and I did it anyways. And you watched me do it. You watched me do it. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get this out of here for now. Let's put that in. How does this work, sir? This is pretty cool. I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at it. How do I stop it? How do I get down? How do I... Oh shit, how do we... I was gonna say, how do I stop the damn thing? Let's see. Oh, I don't have it. I didn't put. When you do that, you got to replace it with the stupid jetpack, you jackass. All right. Let's see if we can. Can I sync this sucker? I have sync set up everywhere. I have to put it through a thing. Oh, that's coming through. Okay, hold on. I have this set up just coming out because I. That's the other thing I think I learned. I had sync set up for excess. Like this one's coming right off of the storage container going into the sink. Now I have one for the whatever they're called. These things. I don't even have it in my inventory. The reinforced iron plates, but it was emptying out my. The sink was emptying out my storage containers before I could fill them. So I put a branch in on these. Like the iron plates is the same way. It would empty out the storage container before it would, the sink would do that. So I have this as a branch off of there, and it just feeds those in willy-nilly. And since we've been doing that, already we got 36 coupons that we can turn in at some point. But I want to see if I can sync. And we can do this. We can watch. Let's do this. Can we? We have the extra. We have the extra. What are we doing? Wait, what are we doing? There we go. That's what I want to do. Let's set the extra one here. Boop. And see what happens. Is it gonna... It'll do it. Is it gonna do it? Or is it gonna, like, gum up the works? Am I gonna throw a spanner into the works? A spanner. Here it comes. My jetpack. Can make sure it's a jetpack. See if it works. Wow, that shit. Okay, excellent. That worked. So I can do that with the other factory card that I have, which is great. I'm trying to get things more reorganized, and they're not working very well. I have 2 factory carts. We'll do the same thing with that. 2 factory cart. Bip. And then... Alright. So how it works right now, we've got, boink, there was that one. We've got 21,000 right now. There's the factory cart, 21,000, 21,000, 21,000, 21,000, 21,000. Boom! 2,000. That factory cart was worth 2,000. That's pretty cool. Okay, cool. Now that we got that done. Alright, what is the next thing we need? Oh, we have to wait for the, we gotta wait for these things to be done. Probably need to put more in here. There's 34. Yep. Alright. We need... I'm going to put the rest of these in here so that I have enough to make it. I need 16 more, of which 16 times 32, 16 times 32, 512. So I've got 400, I've got 600. We're good to go. We should be okay. So let that get its thing going and we'll be done. While we're waiting on that, let's unlock that tier 4 thing that we had. And we need, it's 100 of these puppies. Do I have them here? Can I steal from this one? Yes, I can. I think I have them somewhere else, but I'm just not going to even worry about it. While we're waiting, since we're waiting, let's go ahead and select this as a milestone. Kill that, kill that, kill that, kill it. Ready for launch. We've now got that. We got 5 minutes to wait. That's probably about how much time it's going to take us to get everything else. What does that get us? That just gets us the power storage, which I thought I had a power. Maybe did they replace the power storage? Is that it? Which I wasn't using them anywhere else, was I? Yes, I was. I was using them up on top of... Oh, let's go check and see what happened there. Let's go. Let's go. Shit. Here, they still work. I wonder if they just... I don't know. They just mapped over it. It seems odd that that became new, but however they decide they want to work on updating things. Whatever. Oh, also, they updated the terrain because now there's a big old rock between... I don't remember this rock being here before. I thought I could go all the way to the pole. I can't now. So, alrighty though. I'm not too worried about that, but kind of annoying. But we've got the hover around. We don't have to worry anymore. How? I gotta figure that out. So yeah, my entire purpose, how I was going to handle things, was to create modular little factories that just did one item or another item, and from there I would just truck or monorail or drone things to another location. So like really get rid of this mess, get rid of all this mess, make the landscape almost like it was, but just with buildings. And those buildings would be just boom. And then like say we have the we have our oscillator factory, or we have our screw factory, we have another factory. We can then have warehouses attached to them that are filling up with those products, and then I can set up an individual drone to stop at, say, warehouse A and say these are screws for another project that are on the other side of the map or somewhere else. So pick up the screws from here, go to this place to drop them off, and that gets fed into, say, a factory that needs to have reinforced plates. And then another one's doing something else that requires screws, like whether they be maybe modular frames or heavy modular frames or whatever. So we can just set up these individual things and then have drones drop off the thing. Instead of me going and grabbing them and putting them into the slots, the drones go get them, bring them back, put them there. So yeah, things are going maybe that fast, but we can build up inventory before we push them through to the factory. That's all part of, you know, my plans were for with doing phase 4, getting that, you know, to moving towards that. But with the idea that we are pretty much to the end, and it's just us doing the item, you know, just getting the stuff done, I don't necessarily know that we get that far. I don't necessarily know that we have that done, because by the time we get through phase 4, that's it. There's nothing else to do. We could then maybe sit there and say, okay, let's reorganize them. But at that point, then what is the? But at that point, what is the point? Because we will have completed phase 4. Now we're just making things, and most people at that stage of the game, they just said, okay, let's just turn everything into a damn battery, turn the entire planet into power storage. That may be a chance for us to go back through and play the game with the specific idea of doing that thought, like putting that thought onto paper, or we just don't. I don't know. Or I just wait till, or I just start over at some point. So okay, all right. We've done that. So we got all those tiers. Now we got this one here. We've got all the items. This is pretty damn cool, people. We've got everything here. Why? Oh, we can just select it. Why? Active milestone. What are we waiting for? 50. Oh, we still need. Oh, okay. I couldn't see. I did not see that. I have it here. Don't worry. It's here. Oh, I can run around everywhere now. I don't care. I can run all this way. This is still showing it's stinky, but it's not. Oh. What are we doing? We've been playing for too long. Alright, there we go. Set it off. Boom. And that unlocks advanced
Milestone
aluminum production.
reached. The object scanner can now find underground wells which can be pressurized to extract resources
really?
such as nitrogen, water, and oil.
But what is nitrogen for?
Nitrogen will contribute to more advanced aluminum
Thank
parts.
you for explaining that to me. So, turbo motor, Mark III miners. Wait, what did we get? We got packaged nitrogen gas and resource well pressurizer, resource well extractor. Okay, what is that used for? Is that used for the fused modular frame? Oh my goodness. Is that how? So yeah, that's what I have. There's nitrogen wells over the hill there. I found them way early on. I didn't know what they were used for. That's pretty cool. So that is pretty much all we can do for now. We did a lot though, and we killed all 5 of Tier 7, the additional items for Tier 4, and 2 of Tier 8. We have leading edge production and particle enrichment, and that's going to require, that's going to be the big one. That's going to be the big one, because the particle accelerator, holy shnikes. Wow, that's craziness, but I don't even really know where we go with that. So we need to figure out these fused modular frames, which is... we have heavy modular frames being built, we have aluminum casings being built, and nitrogen gas. That's what we need the nitrogen gas for. So we have to figure out the nitrogen gas and get that set up and then truck it all back here, because we have the aluminum casings being built over up on top of the ledge, and we have the heavy modular frame being built down here, so we can bring them back down here. Also the batteries as well, but we have to get the sulfuric acid. But hey, we got the hazmat suit, don't we? Right. We have the hazmat suit. Hazmat suit. We need some more fabric for that. We can build it. We can build that. We got that. Any more fabric laying around? Thought I did. Yes, I do. That's not enough, though, is it? Alright, well, we'll work on getting the hazmat suit, because that's going to be something we're going to be doing. After I get the nitrogen stuff set up, we're going to be working on the uranium and all that. And I don't know how when nuclear power is going to happen yet, because right now this is something we can do without uranium. But this one won't be, because we'll need the electromagnetic. Or no, we won't. We'll need. What do we need on this one? It's going to be. Yeah, we don't really need anything out of here to build that. That's going to be for Phase 4, so that's when we pick... So we'll do nuclear power and we go to do the... So yeah, we'll finish off Tier 8, and then we'll work on Tier... Yeah, so we're going to go... Yeah. My brain is working faster than my mouth right now. Always the case. We're going to go to set up the nitrogen stuff, bring it down over here, do all that. We're going to get our uranium stuff to build those items and get the hazmat suit before we go do that, and then we will be making the push to phase 4. So that's it. And it might be a break between. Might have a couple of weeks where I don't have an episode, just for the simple fact that I have a lot of setup to do, and it might take a while. So I'll figure out something, or we'll just have a break. If you don't see an episode every Wednesday, you know what happened. So until then, and the other thing is look how much we actually haven't filled all the map in yet. We've been doing everything here. We've been doing everything here, and I want to build some more towers, but radio towers. But that's wow, we're doing it, folks. We're kicking it in the ass and taking names. So we'll see you next time. Hey, if you like what you see, please by all means subscribe to the channel, do whatever you're gonna do, buy me a coffee, buy some merch, whatever, and take care of yourselves, take care of each other, take care of the planet. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.